a deep strategic evolution in American air power. The progression from the B-2 Spirit to the B-21 Raider is not simply a matter of replacing an aging bomber with a newer one. It represents a transformation in strategic thinking, technological philosophy, and operational doctrine. Although both aircraft share the unmistakable flying wing silhouette that defines America's stealth bomber fleet, they were conceived in fundamentally different security environments. The B-2 emerged from the rigid bipolar tensions of the Cold War, while the B-21 has been shaped by an era defined by digital warfare, adaptive air defenses, and global power competition. When the B-2 Spirit entered service in 1997, it embodied the pinnacle of stealth innovation. Designed during the final decades of the Cold War, its mission was clear: penetrate heavily fortified Soviet airspace, evade dense radar networks, and deliver strategic payloads with precision. Its smooth blended surfaces, radar-absorbent materials, and minimized infrared signature allowed it to slip past traditional detection systems. At the time, this capability was revolutionary. No other bomber combined intercontinental range, heavy payload capacity, and extreme low observability in a single platform. However, the B-2 was also a product of its technological era. Its systems architecture reflected late 20th century engineering approaches, and sustaining its stealth coatings required intensive maintenance, contributing to high operational costs. The B-21 Raider, revealed to the public in 2022, was designed in a completely different context. Modern battlefields are no longer defined solely by radar arrays and interceptor aircraft. They now include cyber intrusion, space-based surveillance, artificial intelligence-assisted targeting, and layered mobile air defense systems. The B-21 has been engineered with these realities in mind. Rather than serving purely as a stealth penetrator, it is intended to operate as a fully integrated node within a larger combat network. Its design reportedly incorporates open architecture software systems, enabling rapid updates and modular improvements without the need for extensive redesign. This digital-first approach ensures the aircraft can evolve alongside emerging threats instead of being constrained by the limitations of legacy infrastructure. Strategic environment, from predictable rivalry to persistent competition. The B-2 was conceived during a time when strategic planning centered on a single dominant adversary and relatively fixed defense networks. Its design philosophy reflected the need to break through hardened airspace in a decisive nuclear exchange. In contrast, the B-21 is entering service in a multipolar world where threats are dynamic and geographically dispersed. Rather than preparing for one climactic confrontation, modern doctrine anticipates ongoing competition across regions. The Raider must therefore be flexible enough to operate in the Indo-Pacific, Europe, or other contested theaters without significant structural redesign. This global agility is a defining feature of 21st century deterrence. Design philosophy, engineering for longevity. The B-2 was engineered as a technological leap forward, but it relied on specialized processes that made upgrades complex. Each modernization effort required significant time and resources. The B-21, however, appears to have been designed with long-term adaptability in mind. By incorporating digital engineering tools during development, the program aimed to streamline production and create a digital twin environment for testing and upgrades. This approach reduces risk, shortens modification cycles, and ensures that enhancements can be introduced more rapidly as new technologies mature. Longevity today is not only about structural durability, but also about software relevance. The B-21's architecture supports continuous integration of new sensors, communication systems, and defensive countermeasures. In a security climate where electronic warfare techniques evolve quickly, this flexibility may prove decisive. Network-centric warfare, beyond the standalone bomber. One of the most significant conceptual shifts between the two aircraft lies in their operational integration. The B-2 was primarily designed as an independent penetrator capable of executing missions with minimal support. While it later integrated with broader networks, its original framework did not fully anticipate today's real-time data sharing requirements. The B-21, by contrast, is expected to function as part of a larger web of assets. It may share intelligence with satellites, coordinate with unmanned aerial systems, and interact with ground or naval forces in near real time. This level of connectivity transforms the bomber from a singular strike platform into an airborne command and sensing contributor. In modern doctrine, dominance is not achieved solely by delivering payloads, but by controlling information flows across domains. Survivability in the age of multi-layered defense. Stealth in the B-2 era focused heavily on defeating radar detection through shaping and specialized coatings. While those principles remain relevant, adversaries now employ layered systems that combine radar, infrared sensors, electronic intelligence, and passive detection methods. The B-21 is expected to address survivability more holistically. This may include improved emissions control, advanced electronic countermeasures, and enhanced materials that reduce multiple forms of signature simultaneously. Equally important is maintainability. The B-2's stealth coatings demanded significant upkeep, affecting readiness rates. The B-21's design reportedly emphasizes durability and simplified servicing, ensuring that stealth is not only achievable, but sustainable during prolonged operations. Operational roles expanding the mission spectrum. The B-2 demonstrated its versatility by conducting both nuclear deterrence patrols and conventional precision strikes. It proved that stealth bombers could influence regional conflicts without forward basing. The B-21 is expected to build upon this dual-capable foundation while broadening mission applications. Analysts suggest potential roles in electronic attack, intelligence support, and coordination with unmanned collaborative aircraft. Furthermore, discussions about optional manning concepts highlight a willingness to explore hybrid operational models. Whether fully crewed or integrated with autonomous systems, the B-21 is designed to remain relevant as air combat concepts evolve over the coming decades. Economic sustainability and fleet strategy. The limited production of the B-2 aircraft reflected the immense cost associated with its advanced technology and specialized maintenance. While highly capable, the small fleet constrained deployment flexibility. The B-21 program emphasizes affordability through streamlined production methods and digital design efficiencies. By planning a larger fleet size capable of replacing both B-2 and B-1 bombers, U.S. defense planners are prioritizing sustainable capability over exclusivity. A more numerous fleet enhances deterrence by increasing presence and operational unpredictability. It also distributes risk more effectively, ensuring that strategic reach is not concentrated in a small number of high-value assets. The broader strategic philosophy shift. At its core, the comparison between the B-2 and the B-21 illustrates a broader philosophical evolution. The B-2 was built to win access in a single, high-intensity scenario. The B-21 is designed to preserve access continuously in a world where confrontation may be gradual, ambiguous, and technologically complex. Modern warfare integrates cyber operations, space-based sensing, artificial intelligence, and rapid innovation cycles. The Raider's architecture appears intentionally crafted to function within this interconnected battle space, adapting as threats change rather than remaining fixed in its original configuration.